Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of March 19th. As usual, we'll go ahead and start with the Mythic Plus affixes for this week. This week we have Fortified, Bolstering, Skittish, and of course Reaping. So again, that's Fortified, Bolstering, Skittish, and of course Reaping. So those are the Mythic Plus affixes this week. Not too bad, not Bolstering and Skittish. I mean, yeah, but the last ad might be able to just one-shot you if they lose threat, but and they are fortified. Fortified bolstering is rough. Okay, I take that back a little bit, but it is what it is, I guess, and it could be worse because it's not like teaming or something like that. So let's go ahead and get into what's going on inside the game this week. First, couple quick things. We have the Ungoro Madness still going on. So I mentioned this last week for the video. Ungoro Madness. If you've never done it, I do advise going to do it if you're just a big WoW player. You love World of Warcraft. Do it one time. If you really love it, you can always do it more than one time. I did it once. I did a video on it, kind of going over everything that happens in it, and I actually enjoyed it. It's not something that I'm going to do this time or every time, but it's not a bad for a micro holiday basically. This week, as far as kind of holiday stuff goes, we also have the Trial of Style. That's something I always love. Um, I'm not the best transmogger in the world, but I'm pretty good at setting up the right thing for these Trial of Styles. I usually get first place in my first try, and then I don't really have to go back in anymore if I don't want to. Last time they made better rewards, so we'll see what they did with the rewards for this Trial of Style. Hopefully, they're even better rewards because that's the one thing that's lacking in the trial style. I think they didn't want to make it too important to where you get like really badass stuff, but at the same time, I mean, you can get some pretty cool stuff from the fair. Not everybody does that, so I would like to see some better rewards from the trial style. And if that makes people feel like they need to do it to get, and I don't mean like output rewards, I mean just cosmetic rewards. So I think that'd be really cool. This week we also have the battleground event, so you can get extra honor and win like 4 battlegrounds. I think you get some conquest from it as well. And we also have a PvP brawl this week, Comp Stomp. So I'm not even sure what this one is. I think this might be the new. It's like you face AI in either Arethi Basin or Warsong Gulch or both. Because they remade those and they want to get people in there. Not remade, but they like updated the graphics on them. So that's kind of cool. And you actually get to fight against AI. It's kind of like the island expeditions with AI. That's something they want to get more and more into, I know, because of the fact that just more and more players like to be solo players and not be in groups, even though this isn't MMO. So you always have the rating aspect of it for sure, but like they're trying to accommodate players that want to play alone too. So AI is a way to do that, where you're facing against AI and you're not directly facing against players. Other than that, on Thursday, the 21st, we actually have a Q&A. I called this last week as well. I didn't know if it'd be that last week or this week, but they're pretty much on schedule with these. When a new patch comes out, they'll have a Q&A. It'll be mostly about that patch that just came out and everybody addressing the class changes that everyone are yelling about. That's pretty inevitable at this point because nobody's really going to be happy ever. I mean, I don't know if anyone ever was really happy, but they never will be. So it is what it is. So other than that, I think that's all like the events and stuff this week. Me personally, I'm trying to get my Warlock to 120. I have a lot of little side projects I've been working on. I've been farming medals for me for the Alliance 7th Legion medals, for the Horde to be honor bound medals. I've been farming those. I want to get the mount for that. I would like to get the mount, and I mean like I think that it costs like 1,000 of them or 700 for the medals or something like that, for the highest price mount, and then also the doubloons from the island expeditions. I'd really like to get those mounts and get those out of the way, and then maybe get some of the lower cost stuff after I get the high cost thing out of the way. So I've been saving those up. I'm at like 500 7th Legion medals. I don't do everything possible to get them like I should if I really was into it, but again, it's just kind of like little side projects. So that's something I've been working on. I want to get my stuff leveled up. I really want to get my Warlock up because it's my tailor, and I have all kinds of cloth from 5 or 6. I think it's five things that are 120, and I have all the cloth saved that I've ever gotten and scrapped and everything, and I just want to use it and get my tailoring mats, make some bags and stuff like that. So. Um, I definitely wanted to get my Warlock up more than anything right now, as far as alts go. I am also I made a Coltirian human. I haven't got to play it much yet. Again, kind of just time issues, but it seems to be promising as well. I'd also kind of like to see how Zandalari trolls play. But that's about it for this week. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you find any of my videos interesting, helpful, or just care to help me out, I appreciate that a lot. And everybody, have a good one.